that can be the differentiator is your attention to detail. In my opinion, a brand that has perfected the art of doing that is
I've gone on from a phone cover to buy like a series of OnePlus technology. And I went from the cover I to the backpack to the wallet to the Bluetooth earphones, and it's good quality stuff. They have this never settled kind of quality. I've seen a lot of companies trying to make their market, but usually they do it by adding way too many features into their device, which sometimes can be counterproductive because the quality can be compromised. OnePlus is a company I found that really differentiated. They value quality over quantity.
Being the person who loves to document practically every single thing, keeping pictures lets me capture my incredible vision. And the camera really brings alive every single thing I click.
You can save every memory of your life, every moment you can preserve and relive that and share it with the world. So when I got my first OnePlus 3T, I was struck by how beautiful the design was and how well crafted the phone is. From the camera, the sensor, the screen, the fit and finish, the way it feels in the hands, all quite amazing. The one feature that makes my tech heart truly sing is the dash charge feature. Dash charge or fast charge has been done before, other devices have it. I think it's never been done as well as in this device. Like Indians are basic perfectionists, we think of America, right? So I'd say that this was a phone or a brand like America.
OnePlus managed to experiment just enough to stay ahead of the curve. And that's why it's an absolute honor to be a part of the OnePlus team.
And I'm a big fan of those devices, almost become an extension. And I'm a big fan of OnePlus, the company, how it operates and how it goes about creating a flagship product. I'm very proud owner of this whole series, and I'm a big fan of OnePlus.
Both of us have something in common. We are both fearless, we define our own rules. And that's probably one of the reasons I'm happy to be a part of the OnePlus family. I'm very happy to be a OnePlus star.
Is the new phone coming out soon?
Very soon I got.
Oh wow, are you gonna buy me one? I'm a big fan of OnePlus.
We are a big fan of OnePlus. I'm a big fan of OnePlus. I'm a big fan of OnePlus.
Yes, if you're doing it, I'm like, you're holding on the hands. You trust me? Of course.
Street photography is all about capturing the right moment and the right time. You have that split second to get your picture right. So it challenges you as a photographer as well. You don't want to miss out on the expression because some things are shaky or blurred, and there is some motion blur. So those would help you. That's one of the best things I think about the OnePlus. Taking photos is the photo of nature based in a beautiful shot. Why I really like it is because of the innocence in my face, just standing there having no idea as to what is going on. Really helps me capture the element. And one more thing, her name is Pari, which in English translates to an angel. And I really like that because she was standing there, she was looking exactly like an angel. Is this the latest one? Okay, thank you.
Wow. Cameras seem to be. Whoa. It's absolutely stunning. Who designed this beauty? To be honest, I expected something really groundbreaking from OnePlus with their next device, but this is incredible. Awesome. At the end of the day, it's your phone. You use it with your hands, it's very tactile, it feels very beautiful. There's a very sensitive aspect of design that not many brands can achieve. It's a reality. This is something that appeals to the youth of today that have a very festival taste. Super.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We are about to begin in a few minutes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We are about to begin shortly.
It's overwhelming. Overwhelming sense is the best kind of way to encounter. I'm really trying to scale and pattern things I just look imposing. University does that extremely well. The camera itself was designed very well. Everything's very quick, which is something that helps when you're running and gunning. It's super sharp. And I don't know if they're the first to introduce manual settings into the camera, but they definitely executed it really well. I can really dial in different settings like I would on a DSLR camera. That capability is such a small package. It's really amazing. I try to look for lots of different varieties when I'm shooting, getting some different looks and feels. So I really enjoy shooting in New York City for that reason. You can cross the street and really in a very different place. My name is Jalen Lau, and I shoot on OnePlus. I'm from New Delhi, and I'm the first one to buy this wonderful device, OnePlus 3T. It's got Snapdragon 821, 6 GB of RAM, and a 60 megapixel camera on both sides. It's one of the fastest Android phones
I was looking for a smartphone for last 1 month. Finally, I bought the piece, and I love this one because of its memory. And I actually love OnePlus.
Over the years, I've done something valuable. That if you want to be successful, you have to learn to set your own pace. And a brand that stands for this philosophy is OnePlus.
When you work hard, the one thing that can be the differentiator is your attention to detail. In my opinion, a brand that has perfected the art of doing that is OnePlus.
I've gone on from a phone cover to buy like a series of OnePlus technology. Right? I went from the cover, I think, to the backpack, to the quality, to the earphones, and it's good quality stuff. They have this never settle kind of quality.
I've seen a lot of companies try to break the Indian market, but usually they do it by adding way too many features to their device, which sometimes can be counterproductive because the quality can be compromised. OnePlus is a company I found to be a little different. They value quality over quantity.
Being the person who loves to document practically every single thing, clicking pictures lets me capture my incredible visual journey. And the camera really brings alive every single picture I click.
You can save every memory of your life, every moment you can preserve and relive that and share it with the world.
So when I got my first OnePlus 3T, I was struck by how beautiful the design was and how well crafted the phone is.
From the camera, the sensor, the screen, the fit and finish, the way it feels in the hand is all quite amazing. The one feature that makes my tech heart truly sing is the dash charge feature. Dash charge and fast charge has been done before, other devices have it. I think it's never been done as well as in this device.
Like Indians, when we say perfectionists, we think of America, right? So I'd say that this was a phone or a brand like America.
OnePlus managed to experiment just enough to stay ahead of the curve. And that's why it's an absolute honor to be a part of the OnePlus team. And I'm a big fan of this device. It's almost become an extension. And I'm a big fan of OnePlus, the company, how it operates and how it goes about creating a flagship product.
I'm very proud owner of this whole series, and I'm a big fan of OnePlus.
Both of us have something in common. We are both fearless, we define our own rules. And that's probably one of the reasons I'm happy to be a part of the OnePlus family. I'm very happy to be a OnePlus star.
Is the new phone coming up? So,
Very soon I got.
oh wow, are you gonna buy me one?
I'm a big fan of OnePlus.
Yeah, big fan of OnePlus. I'm a big fan of OnePlus. I'm a big fan of OnePlus. Just sit here doing everything like you. What do I do? You trust me? Of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We will begin in 5 minutes.
Photography is all about capturing the right moment and the right time. You will have that split second to get your picture right. So it challenges you as a photographer as well. You don't want to miss out on the expression because there's some tricks shots are shaky or blurred, and there is some motion blur, so those would help me. That's one of the best things that I like about the OnePlus. Favorite photos is a photo of a little girl dressed in a beautiful frock. Why I really like it is because of the innocence in her face. Just standing there, having no idea as to what is going on, really helped me capture her in her element. And one more thing, her name is Pari, which in English translates to an angel. And I really like that because she was standing there, she was looking exactly like an angel. Is this the latest one? Okay, thank you.
Wow. Camera seems to be. Whoa. It's absolutely stunning. Who designed this video? Because, to be honest, I expected something really groundbreaking from OnePlus with their next device, but this is incredible. Awesome. At the end of the day, it's your phone. You use it with your hands. It's very tactile. It feels very beautiful. There is a very sensitive aspect of design that not many brands can achieve. Is it really? This is something that appeals to the youth of today that have a very, very specific taste. Sugar. Sugar.
It's overwhelming. That's kind of what I enjoy capturing. I was really attracted to scale and patterns, things I just love composing. University does that extremely, extremely well. The camera itself was designed very well. Everything's very quick, which is something that helps when you're running and gunning. It's super sharp. And I don't know if they're the first to introduce manual settings into a camera, but they definitely executed it really well. I could really dial in different settings like I would on a DSLR camera. That capability is just a small package. It's really amazing. I try to look for lots of different varieties when I'm shooting, getting different looks, different feels. So I really enjoy shooting in New York City for that reason. You can cross the street and really be in a very different place.
industry is allowed, and I should have more laws.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin.
OnePlus, one of my fastest networks details. How says it now these days? Well played, OnePlus.
Plus.
Is one of the best concepts that people get.
Five! Welcome. Good afternoon. We're about to change the world. Now, every single time a brand, a company, a product is to be launched, and you have somebody that walks on the stage with such a melodramatic video, will always say that. But today is one of those rare days that it's actually going to be true. The last few months, the expectation, the anticipation, the hype, the kind of build-up one product has had, it's very difficult to think of another product that comes to your mind that really has this much of anticipation. Look at the number of people that have come in. When I came in out here, the lines out there were till outside the stadium. That very rarely happens. At the end of the day, it's a phone. But this one is going to change the world. So lots of things we're going to do today afternoon. I'm going to take you through a little bit about that, a little bit about the company. This is going to go very, very fast. So pay attention every single time. We will launch the OnePlus 5. I'm very excited. The number of things, the rumors, and everything else we've been hearing, finally all of that goes away. Reality will dawn on this very stage. Then, of course, we have that other one for all you fans out there, and that is 1 crore rupees will be given away on this stage today. The smartphone contest that's been running now for about 3 months. 21 lakh people actually completed their tasks on that contest. Out of those 21 lakhs, we have the final 5 people that will enter the contest right here on this stage, and 1 crore rupees will be given away. Of course, a lot more is going to happen, so I'm not going to give it all away. Lots of announcements will happen along the entire afternoon. All I can tell you is everybody here, it's supposed to be the VIPs, journalists, the press, everybody out there, the fans, get onto social media right now. Get onto social media right now. You know the hashtags, you know the name of the phone, you know the name of the company. Lots of prizes and phones coming your way. So be extremely active on social media. All through that. So you can get the mic, not get so excited. Okay, I'm good with this. Okay, so now this is what we're going to do today. First and foremost, I've heard this rumor. Every company So let's switch off the other one and I'll take it forward with this one. So the microphones are not made by OnePlus. So therefore, the fact that they are failing is a good way to know that you need great companies to do great things. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I've heard rumors that the OnePlus 5 community, family, fan club, is by far the most excitable, especially the most passionate of them all. I've heard this. Today we're going to prove it. Let's see if this actually happens. Okay, so first and foremost, every single one of you, along with me, let's see just how much passion there is in your voice. I don't want you to demonstrate with any other organs or body parts, just with your voice, the passion that you have. Let's just find out. You know the what does OnePlus stand for? What's the tagline? That doesn't sound like a really passionate fan club out there. Let's try this again. But this time we'll compete against each other. So you guys are fan club 1. While everybody out here, you're in a smaller group, so be even more passionate. Fan club 2. Right here is fan club 3. All the divisions. You guys are fan club 4. Okay. So let's try this. Starting with fan club 1. I really want to hear this because I've heard it all the while. OnePlus has been telling me no fans like OnePlus. When I say 3, I want to hear never settle. 1, 2, 3, go. Wow, you guys are damn. Barney's saying, yeah. So you guys got Barney power and amplification right here. All right, now you guys, I said lower numbers, Barney helped them a little. All right, at the count of 3, at the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you two are going to be my jury, okay? Tell me who did well till now. We've got 2, we have 2 more to go. Now this time I want to hear just OnePlus. Not never settle, just the words OnePlus. All right, at the count of 5. Remember, smaller group again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, OnePlus, it's even more passion. Okay, now we're going to do just the number 5. Nothing else. Just when I say 5, shout out 5. Everything you've got in it because this is the last one. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have a winner? So I can't hear you at all, so I'm going to translate it for you. We are live across millions. Yeah, let's do this.
So yeah, we obviously think that the Never Settle group, you guys did amazing. Congratulations. If I had a phone, I would give you all phones. But to be honest, this OnePlus group did a fabulous job. Never settle.
So in every which way, what did we finally get? OnePlus wins. Excellent. Okay, so listen, we have so much to do today, so many different things that we have to do on this stage. We've got to get the OnePlus 5 launch going. We're going to understand a lot about the product, what went into it. Finally, and most importantly, what are the specs? What's it priced at? And right at the top, how do you get your hands on it today? I'm saying it again. How do you get your hands on it today? So let's do this. Let's get started with everything we have for this. Remember, once again, I'm saying it, get onto social media. Lots of prizes to be won. Lots of activities going on right now. Log on to Twitter, Facebook, or any of the other social medias. You'll see it happening. Lots of things for all of you right now. Time to win a lot of goodies. And remember, I will have some interactive games with all you fans right here and give away some prizes. But that's a little later. Time now to get introduced to the phone. Time now to get introduced to the person who will take you through that. Kyle Jung, Global Head of Marketing. Can I have you on stage? Kyle. Right. Thanks, Rajiv. Appreciate it. What are we doing today? Great. My name's Kyle. Head of Global Marketing for OnePlus, and I want to thank you all for being here today. Those of you that are here with us, goodbye. Everybody else watching across the view. It's been an interesting journey for us at OnePlus. And on that journey, the India chapter specifically is very special to us. Now, I know a lot of you out there are familiar with OnePlus, familiar with our brand, familiar with our products. But some of you, I think, may be a little bit newer to us. So today, to start, what we wanted to do was just go back and tell you why we started OnePlus. And really, it's kind of simple. Okay? So we have a simple mission. And all it was basically to make the best products. And the reason we kind of came up with this mission was we looked around, and basically the phones out there weren't phones that we ourselves wanted to use. So if you looked around, you'd see a couple of things. You'd see phones with features that were kind of just different for the sake of being different, but weren't really based on any real use benefit. You also look and you'd see phones where there really wasn't as much attention to detail. You'd see phones with gaps and lines that weren't misaligned. So I think for us, when we started, basically all we were trying to do was make a phone that we ourselves wanted to use. So I guess the second question to that is how? How do you deliver on the mission? So I think for us, it's probably two things that we thought about at the start. The first thing was having a dedication to having everything be based on the user experience. The user experience being the center of everything. And I think the second thing for us was having a real focus and attention to detail that we thought was probably missing on the rest of the mobile phone industry. So I think for us, what that really meant was developing a phone where it was the design, the hardware, and the software all working together. And working together to give you the feeling when you're using it for the 100th time, it felt the same way when you took it out of the box and used it for the first time. So really, I heard you guys say it before, that's really what our slogan is, never settle. To make great products without compromise. And so, as a young company, to get there, for us, a lot of this was about constantly improving and getting better. And that was kind of a theme for us. So when we started the company not that long ago, we felt like there might be a lot of you out there, or hopefully some of you out there, who shared kind of the never settle philosophy. We hope there was. And so before we ever even made a product, we started a community. That community spoke and talked, and they discussed what was important to them in a phone. And a lot of those insights went into our first device, the OnePlus One. And so when we were getting ready to launch the OnePlus One, we hoped maybe some people would be interested, but we weren't sure. And finally, when we launched, did a little bit better than we expected. And to sell 1.5 million phones in the first year as a young company, first device is probably unprecedented. But I think most importantly for us, it meant something else. It confirmed something for us. It confirmed that there were a lot more of you out there who shared never settle philosophy. So next up for us was the OnePlus 2 and the OnePlus X. Both devices received a tremendous amount of attention globally, and most importantly for us, really showed the passion that users had for OnePlus brand. Last year, we launched the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T. For us, basically back to the theme of continuous improvement, we took our learnings as a company and put those into those devices. For us, those were our best products to date. And when we looked at it, we got a net promoter score here in India of 74.2%. What a net promoter score basically means is it's kind of the measurement of whether somebody would recommend a company's products to somebody else. And in our category, the average is probably about 40, 50%. So we're particularly proud of these products and what they meant. In addition, as we looked around globally, the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T were very well received by global media. Not only ending up on most of the lists for best product of the year, in many cases were considered the best smartphone in 2016. Same time in India, we're also lucky enough to get a very positive reception from you guys, both from Indian press and users. In fact, the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T were the highest rated smartphones on Amazon India. And I think most importantly, users and our fans and our community here in India really had a strong response to the products. I think it's funny when people ask me, oh, we go Europe, North America, here, people always ask me, where are the most passionate fans? You know what I always tell them? You know where they are? So thank you. Give yourself a round of applause. So on our new journey, which we started a little over a day ago, New York City, London, in Finland, in Paris, in Amsterdam, in Copenhagen, saw the same response from users globally. A passion for OnePlus that really we feel like is totally unique to our industry. And I realized probably over the last month, as we've been looking online and talking to a lot of you, there's been a lot of anticipation. There's been a lot of anticipation to this week. And I realized a lot of you have been maybe waiting to make a decision on what your next phone is. And when it comes to OnePlus, we realize you have high expectations of us. And I think we take that as a responsibility. We take it very seriously. What I think we can say today is we feel good because we believe what we're going to show you today will match your expectations. And in fact, I think we can see it. So I want to thank you guys again for coming today. This is a really important day for us, especially in terms of how important India is for us. He's taken the last
Will we keep talking or will show the original mobile phone?
So on behalf of the OnePlus team, I'm very humbled because I get a chance to introduce to you guys today what we believe is our most competitive and complete product today.
Show me the phone, man.
283 days in the making. This is the OnePlus 5.
सेम ट्रेलर है यार, कुछ अलग करते हैं। इंडिया में आया कुछ तो अलग करते, सेम ट्रेलर ही भेज दिया हमारे को। पता है भाई, हमने भी यूएस का लाइव देखा है, कुछ और दिखाते यार। हाँ यार, मूड खराब कर दिया इन्होंने। ये कौन आया? अच्छा, डिजाइन डायरेक्टर। आओ आओ आओ। क्या देख रहा भाई स्क्रीन पे? बोल दे।
Hi. Yeah, this is mine. Watch this. Yep, I'm Brian Yun, and from OnePlus, and I'm a design director, and I'm working to improve the user experience of the OnePlus devices. So I'm here today to talk about the design and design story of the OnePlus 5. So for the great product, first thing many people will notice is the design. Absolutely. So a smartphone is made up with thousands of different individual elements. And our design isn't done until they all fit together perfectly and nothing goes out of the place. And detail matters a lot for us. And we took our obsession with design very, very seriously. In the back panel, the approach we have taken is highly integrated. So two crescent antennas, the two crescent antenna is polished really carefully. So it looks like there's no extra line on the back of the device, and which improves the sense that the phone consists of a single unibody.
अच्छा।
And on the front panel, we use the new kind of coating, so which can hide the home button, LEDs, light sensors, and other elements on the front panel.
ये तो S8 में भी है.
And the side bezel of the OnePlus 5 is 10% narrower than its predecessor. So this will make you feel more comfortable when you grab the phone and use your phone in your hand.
अच्छा.
And with the 5th generation of the 2.5D Gorilla Glass, the front of the OnePlus 5 is more seamless than ever before. And this is the ideal unibody that OnePlus has always pursued. And with the design languaging of the OnePlus 5, we also hope to create the kind of beauty that lasts both visually and physically. So we wanted to keep our design heritage from past devices. And one of these elements is a continuous hard edge. And in the OnePlus 5, this line gives the device a visually sleek appearance. And this differentiates the OnePlus 5 from others. So what does the improved design of the OnePlus 5 look like? We made more rounded curvature for ensuring the OnePlus 5 to fit in the palm of your hand.
अच्छा.
The horizon line is the dynamically curved line that characterizes the body of the OnePlus 5. And at every angle, the horizon line looks visually sleek. And initially, we drew the inspiration from the luxury car design, which used the powerful line to highlight the strength and agility of the car. And this is also the most expensive design in OnePlus history. And it is for finding the best angle for your palm. And it took us more than 100 physical iterations to reach a design for the back panel that was both functionally slim and visually stunning. After about a year, finally, we can bring you the phone with the best feeling in your hand.
Best.
When you hold your phone, you will immediately notice how slim it is. At 7.25 millimeters, the OnePlus 5 is the most slimmest OnePlus flagship ever.
ये तो है.
And another feature that stands out is the OLED slider on the left side, which is a kind of iconic feature of the OnePlus devices, and which allows you to control how and when you are alerted right from your pocket using 3 different notification profiles. And right below, we have the volume rocker. Oh, yes.
Oh, चल ही नहीं रहा है.
And on the right side. And SIM tray is over there.
पता है भाई.
And on the front, you will find a 16 megapixel camera for crystal clear selfie and the black screen.
Oh, same camera 3D
And
वाला.
if you calculate, then you can find the speaker grill on the top of the device.
Same camera 3D वाला front में तो. Crystal
The
clear.
fingerprint scanner has embedded in home button, and which can unlock your phone in just 0.2 of a second. So great design is also about being customer focused. So we asked this question to our community. Yeah, we did. So on the bottom, we kept the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on the OnePlus 5. Because it's required by you, it's required by the customers. So we couldn't just leave out it because of our design. Because the customer is always our focus in everywhere. And it's right next to the headphone jack. And all button and ports on the OnePlus 5 have been etched to fit in perfectly with the overall design. And I want to talk about the colors. So today we bring you the 2 color option of OnePlus 5 at launch. The first one is the midnight black, and second color option is slate gray. The OnePlus color always has this character. It's not just for the eye dazzling or exhilarating. It is very elegant color. And especially slate gray, it's a kind of a deep and layered color. So before we move on, let's recap what sets the design of the OnePlus 5 apart. We offer a unique body design, and thanks to the horizon line, a slightly rounded edge and curved back panel for enduring the tactile feeling in your hand, and 2 color options, midnight black and slate gray.
पता है
So
भाई
everything
बता
we
तो
did
तूने
to OnePlus 5 is for trading the best feeling when you hold or view your devices. So I believe you will feel it when you hold it in your hand much more obviously. So let me introduce Sherman Kopetz. He's our product manager behind OnePlus 5, and he will tell you more of the details about OnePlus 5. Please welcome Sherman Kopetz.
OnePlus product manager चलो आ गई
Thank you, Brad.
हाँ आओ
कैसा है Mumbai?
बढ़िया है बहुत बढ़िया है.
My name is Shimon Kovach, and about a year ago, I have joined team working on OnePlus 5. It has been a time of great challenge and effort, but I'm fairly confident to say that we have came up with the best OnePlus phone yet. Before we move on, I would like to give you a heads up. What you are about to see is the most powerful spec sheet of 2017. Yeah, go for it. Even though it might seem a little bit technical, I'm confident that it reflects our approach to user experience as the most important factor while creating a smartphone. Let's start with heart of our device, our new processor, Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 with 8 cores.
अच्छा प्रोसेसर है बहुत
8
बढ़िया.
cores made in 10 nanometer processing technology with clock speed up to 2.45 is the most powerful processor you can find on market right now.
अगर तुम्हारे इसे चेक करना है तो वेबसाइट
We
पे
are
जा
also
सकते हो.
confident that our users travel a lot, and this is why our goal was to create one device fitting global needs. With support to 6 modes and 34 network bands, as well as 141 combinations, we're able to provide our users fast internet all around the world. Also, thanks to MIMO technology, we are providing fastest Wi-Fi on mobile.
Great. ये देखने वाली चीज हो सकती है एक मोबाइल में.
Our battery has a capacity of 3300 mAh and of course supports our beloved dash charge. Our ceramic fingerprint scanner unlocks your phone in just 0.2 seconds. Our screen size, as always, is 5.5 inches. This is also best-in-class OPIC AMOLED. But this year we have something special. We also support PCI P3 color gamut to make the best out of color on your screen. In terms of cameras, we have not only improved our main 16 megapixel sensor, but we've also added second 20 megapixel telephoto lens. And this preset gives us the highest resolution on any dual camera system.
इससे ज़्यादा फोकस और जूम कैपेसिटी बढ़ जाएगी मोबाइल की तो बढ़िया
In terms of storage, this time we are supporting with up to 128 gigabytes of storage made in the latest UFS 2.1 standard, supporting dual lane technology, so the fastest reading and writing of data on your phone. In terms of RAM, ever since the OnePlus 1, we have been setting bar really high. And this time, with up to 8 gigabytes of the fastest and latest LPDDR4X storage, we're raising this bar again. We know that some might say that 8 gigabytes of RAM is a little bit overkill, but we think otherwise. We believe that as smartphones are becoming the primary device in our lives, it makes a lot of sense to provide you with more storage, more memory than your average desktop. The other important aspect is that we want to future-proof our user for at least next 2 years. As you might have noticed, the spec sheet looks really impressive and really powerful. And now I'd like to dig a little bit deeper into key component of our phone. Processor Qualcomm Snapdragon 835. And for that, I would like to invite on stage Senior Vice President of Qualcomm, Sanjay Mehta.
आओ संजय मेहता जी आ गए. Senior Vice President, Qualcomm Technology.
Well, thank you, Shema. Thanks for the introduction. It's an honor to be here to address this group.
कोई नहीं.
We believe a truly smooth user experience and a flagship mobile platform go hand in hand like bread and butter. The new Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 fits greatly with OnePlus 5 device. Small in size, but big on features. The Snapdragon 835 platform, with its advanced 10 nanometer process technology, is 35% smaller and uses 25% less battery power than its previous designs. It enables robust processing, groundbreaking battery efficiency, superior connectivity, and delivers innovative user experiences. Simply, you can open up all your favorite applications, juggle them, and it has the power to do them simultaneously. Delivering up to 25% faster graphics rendering and 60 times more display colors compared to the previous designs. Qualcomm Adreno 540 GPU supports real-life quality visuals for exciting, immersive experiences. From the lightning-fast streaming video and audio to alternate reality exploration to machine learning capabilities that can personalize your experience, we've been working on the new Snapdragon 835 for over 1 year. I'm sure it will provide the most demanding users enough power needed to exceed their expectations. We've also upgraded the HVX technology together with OnePlus, using the DSP to get faster image processing. HVX is a co-processing image processing unit, and it's capable of processing over 100 megapixels in parallel each time, compared to the CPU, which can only process 1 to 2 megapixels at a time. You can imagine how much better and faster the image processing capability on the OnePlus 5 device. The OnePlus 5 device is among a few mobile devices that are going to be launched this year in India on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor mobile platform. Last but not least, I want to talk a little bit about the powerful connectivity capability in Snapdragon 835. OnePlus, you heard, can support all air interface modes and can provide band frequency in over 30 cases. What does that mean? That means that virtually everywhere in the world where you go, you can turn on your OnePlus device and it's just simply going to work. As we heard earlier, people travel around the globe, and this is a truly global skill. It goes a long way to prove our dedication to the Indian market and our desire to deliver the best products directly to the Indian consumers. Snapdragon 835, more power to power users. Thank you for your time. Now back to you, Sean.
I would like to talk about camera. I'm glad that you're excited as I am about the camera. Smartphones has been catching up with DSLRs for as long as I can remember. And the race has been really tight and successful, especially in the last couple of years. But we've almost reached a limit of what we can do. And it's simply due to physical space. Professional cameras have sensor with size of up to 50 times larger than what you can find on a smartphone. And if we were about to fit what you can find in DSLR in terms of specs to a smartphone, it would look like this. But today, OnePlus is bridging the gap between DSLR camera and smartphone camera. We have not only improved our main 60 megapixel sensor that is tailor-made for us, and it's called IMX398, but we also introduced second 20 megapixel telephoto lens. With this preset, we have the highest resolution on any dual camera system. With this preset, we're able to detect distance between object in a background and a sensor
And because of that, we have a lot of cool features to show you. We also strongly believe that two-camera sensor is a way better solution than just one color sensor and one monochromatic sensor. I know that's also a little bit technical, and I would like to break it down for you into user stories. Let's start with dual camera zoom. Because now we are having two cameras, the primary one and the telephoto lens. And because of the way how they intelligently work together and switch in between them, we are able to zoom with minimal loss to clarity. Let's take a look at this photo. One is taken by OnePlus 5 and the other one by iPhone 7 Plus. Yeah. I understand that you have noticed the difference and the definition of our photo and how much clearer it is comparing to our competition. The other great feature that is possible only because we have dual camera in our smartphone is a portrait mode. Some time ago, we conducted a research among our users, and we have found out that the photos they shoot and share always contain or primarily contain other people in them. We believe that photography is a way to capture one's life, and only photos containing people can convey moods and emotions. And this is why we came up with portrait mode. In portrait mode, whole focus is on a person, and everything else that is unnecessary just fades away. The main 16 megapixel camera focuses on the major object, while the telephoto lens, together with software, focuses and handles background, creating the beautiful depth of field effect. We have also introduced deep learning algorithm that can help us to tell the precise difference between major object and the background, creating the blur much more natural. Another great aspect of portrait is the backlight compensation. As you might notice, photo taken by our phone comparing to the one taken by iPhone 7 Plus is better exposed and the model is well lit. We believe that our portrait mode is really great and can capture beautiful photos. And these are photos taken by our friends. We are very confident that with our smartphone, you can capture the most beautiful portrait shots. In fact, we are confident enough to compare ourselves with other leaders in industry of smartphones. Before lunch, together with NPTV, we have performed portrait photo blind test. With over 57,000 participants, we got a 1/3 of total vote, and we came in the first place.
For the competition contest.
Because our sensor is tailor-made, we are able to have something different in the inside. You can think about focusing as about human eyes. If you cover one of them, it's way harder to detect depth and in fact focus. And it works exactly the same in optics of a smartphone. This is why with dual camera preset, we're able to focus up to 30% faster than leading PDAF solutions on the market. Also, together with our friends from Qualcomm, we have upgraded picture processing speed. Let's talk about aperture. Our new aperture is the biggest one we ever had. With focal of 1.7, we are able to capture better low light shots, as well as snap faster, and we have improved image stabilization. Aperture looks like a window, so the bigger your window is, the more light you're able to capture. And with this aperture, we are able to capture 34% more light than comparing to aperture with focal 2.0 that you might find on, for example, OnePlus 3T. And up to 60% more light than on other leading smartphones aperture with focal 2.2. Bigger aperture means perfect night shots. Let's take a look at this example. As you might notice, our photo is way more sharp. Lights are way better comparing to iPhone 7 Plus, as well as there's little to no noise detectable.
कमेंट में बताओ कि किसी के पास आईफोन है तो इतना फर्क हो सकता है यार.
About a year ago, we have came up with a new project called Show on OnePlus. Users from 140 countries shared their excellent work with us, and it helped us a lot creating great camera experience.
सही है यार.
This is why this year we are coming to more cities in India. We are hoping to get a lot of photos reflecting beauty of this great nation. Let's take a look at the video of one of our
ऐसा है यार,
users,
बहुत अच्छा काम किया इन्होंने
He's
कैमरा पे
sharing
तो
his
बहुत.
Sharon OnePlus experience with us.
चलो अब एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करेंगे शॉट ऑन OnePlus.
Taking a picture is not just about catching a moment in time. To me, it's rather a quest to catch the beauty which is all around us.
We all love pictures, selfies, and etc. Actually, we love.
It's
We
a
all
picture
love
of
selfies.
for the find the right place at the right time. Using the right device to frame that phrase.
If you want to get expo review, then it is on my website, which is www.petfounder.com. So you can check that from there. If you want to know about more features and the review, then you can get it from there. The link is in the description, guys. So sorry, not in the description, at the application bar. So much check and go out there.
The magic within the bus settings and lifting the shuttle ball to capture the nice beauty that would have been otherwise lost. To me, that's what photography is.
Great. Amazing shots here. यार इतना क्लियर है यार. वैसे मैंने 3D चलाया है और मतलब ट्राई भी किया है, लेकिन OnePlus का और उसका इतना कैमरे का फर्क, अगर ऐसा है और किसी के पास, तो आप में से है iPhone 7, तो प्लीज कमेंट में बताओ कि क्या इतना पॉसिबल है डिफरेंस दिखा रहे हैं.
We've made our camera with an eye on clarity. And with great features like portrait mode or fast autofocus, we are confident that we have came up with the best OnePlus camera ever. All this has been done with a one goal, clearer focus. Now let's talk about charging.
Dash charge.
Oh yeah, exactly. I think every one of us remembers the issue with low battery level and the anxiety related with that.
बट इनको कुछ बैक पैनल में देना चाहिए था, जैसे मोटोमोस टाइप का. अगर ऐसा कुछ प्रोवाइड करे तो इट विल बी मच बेटर for the charging purposes while traveling.
Response from our user was very positive. It's been great hearing stories from them, telling us how they changed their charging habit. They no longer need to charge overnight. It's enough to top up whenever they have few minutes, just in the morning while preparing or on the way to work.
No doubtably, the OnePlus charger is the fastest charger in the world right now.
Gaming, we are leading in industry with almost twice better results than Pixel XL or Samsung Galaxy S8. Also, on the way to work, you can charge up way faster than our competitions. Let's see this comparison of OnePlus 5 right next to Samsung Galaxy S8.
Let's start the battle. Woo! OnePlus 5 versus Samsung Galaxy S8 car charge. Yay, let's see who's the fastest one. 3300 mAh versus 3000 mAh. Tick tock, and all that. OMG. OMG, OMG. But no doubt, OnePlus has made its device one of the fastest charging in its category. So there's no
We are
competition for that
excited
thing.
to bring touch charge back to OnePlus 5. But the great smartphone is not only about great hardware, it's also about the software and how these two things work together. And because of it, I would like to invite back on stage Brian to tell us more about it.
Yeah, thanks. I'm here again to talk about how we are taking the user experience to the next level. So, as you saw, the specs are a very important part of what makes the phone great. But the more important thing is how everything works smoothly in your daily use. So we have very clear principle for OS experience. It should be the smooth when it comes to daily user experience. As a smartphone user, I believe many people are familiar with this. Let's imagine this. Now you want to listen to your favorite song. So you are sitting on the couch now, and you just play the song. So we get started, and you're sewing them. You're sewing the song now. Everything was perfect. But suddenly, the music has stopped. It's just gone. And you hold your phone and you see this message. Unfortunately, music player has stopped. It happened. So this is very annoying. This is a very annoying experience. Or sometimes you can see some message that the app crashed or app isn't responding. So this is not smooth at all. Because your whole experience becomes awful.
Oh.
So it's not easy to define what the actual smooth experience is. But that doesn't mean that it is less important. So here at OnePlus, we have 5 things to help create a smooth experience.
5 elements of smoothness.
It's a combination between the hardware and software and how they work together perfectly.
Actually,
Firstly, I want to talk about the hardware part simply.
8 GB RAM. You will not get 8 GB RAM in 36,000 or 30,000. Don't think about it.
Now, the number isn't just a show. The Snapdragon 835 is a kind of a powerful engine of the car. And the more RAM you will have the better experience when you use those apps. So anything you do on your phone, it will happen almost instantly. And when you combine such a massive computing power in a single device, it consumes a lot of power. So, however, OnePlus always keeps in mind the power efficiency. So when we develop the product, we always think about this. So for more battery, the OnePlus 5 is also one of the world's first smartphones to feature a 10 nanometer processor, which is up to a 40% less power than the 14 nanometer processors in most other smartphones. And we also switch it to LPDDR4X RAM, which is a more efficient standard of the RAM now, and it offers you 70% more efficiency over the last generation. So you play a lot of games, run a lot of applications, and shoot a lot of pictures or videos. But where do you store them? OnePlus 5 has improved the storage, both 64 gigabytes and 128 kilobytes, which is based on the UFS 2.1 technology, and it ensures the smoother and the faster file transfers. And we use the new dual lane technology. By adding the second lane, we got twice as much bandwidth.
ये दो वेरिएंट आपको मिलेंगे 64 GB का 128 GB
performance, which is over 50% faster than before.
Okay.
This improves everything from the moving file around to loading the happy apps. But I our power efficiency isn't just due to our hardware, it's also aided by the major software optimization. One of the software features that I'd like to introduce today is the app priority. I have a couple of apps used every morning, like news, email, or some messengers. And app priority has the ability to prioritize my most used apps and keep them ready to launch whenever I need them. In addition, it deprioritizes the apps you rarely use and which keeps them from affecting the performance and battery drain. Again, it's just as much about the overall feeling of the smoothness and as it is about speed. So let me show you how it works. We don't take the screen latency lightly. In daily use, the difference between a 10-millisecond reaction and a slightly slower one can break your user experience. On the OnePlus 5, we have reduced the input lag and improved the touch latency. We have a dedicated team for this special project, and they have worked for over 180 days to develop more than 40 different sets of the optimization algorithms. And they use the high-speed camera to record the tiny and slightest movement of the screen. And our engineers, they tested it to determine which would be the best algorithm. And this is the OnePlus approach to every detail, which impacts the user experience. So you can count on me. I count on OnePlus 5 for a consistently smooth and effortless experience. So this is achieved thanks to our combination of a top-tier hardware, such as the Snapdragon 835 and 8GB RAM, and dual-lane ROM, and app priorities and intelligence. They have all been designed to work together seamlessly, and it will bring you really daily user experience. Yeah, let's talk about the oxygen noise. Our vision, thank you, go ahead. Our vision for the Oxygen OS is to create an operating system which can bring you real value. We saw the Android as our starting point, and instead of adding a bunch of unnecessary features or apps, we focused on improving the overall user experience. So from the first release of the Oxygen OS till now, we have followed this idea, refined Android. So inside of the company, we call it the Android Plus, like our name OnePlus, because we don't want to add the real value, not just fancy features. Then we refine the real elements of the material design. Here are the wallpapers of OnePlus 5. It's beautiful. So those are designed by our artist called Campus Olsen, who's our old friend. This is the OnePlus 2. And this beautiful design will offer you the world-class aesthetics. I'm quite sure about that. And when it comes to user experience, the visual interaction is one of the elements that impact the user the most. So to achieve a more natural viewing experience, we want to do something special on the screen. So now OnePlus 5 is equipped with a optic AMOLED display, which is still the top AMOLED screen now. But today I want to talk about something different. Let's ask ourselves this question. How will OnePlus 5 be more comfortable for you? The answer to this lies in how you use your device.
I use Android for gaming and camera.
So our eyes are in contact with the screen most of the time. So while we are creating an immersive experience, the protecting eye is also essential for users. So some smartphone vendors, they simply change the screen color into the yellow. But this actually doesn't help to improve the overall experience of the viewing and reading experience. So to close this gap, our solution goes beyond screen and screen color. Today, we bring you the reading mode. Thank you. It's the first ever global smartphone that change the color temperature.
This is one of my favorite features on this
So
mobile
you can
phone.
imagine the similar experience of the e-reader.
I like this one personally.
So we embedded the ambient sensor in front of the OnePlus 5. So therefore, the screen acts like a real paper. It adjusts the color temperature according to your environment in real time.
Like Amazon
And
Kindle.
it's similar to how physical paper looks differently in different environments.
So you will get
This
a
allows us
reading
to
experience like you will get in on the Amazon Kindle. And this one is one of my favorite as well on OnePlus 5.
For more natural and comfortable viewing experience. Our reading mode can be toggled on and off manually, and if you set your favorite reading app, such as the Kindle app, then it will turn on the reading mode automatically when you open that application. So you get the flexibility of the smartphone with the comfort of an e-reader. Because our purpose was to make the smartphone reading experience more comfortable. And besides the visual improvement on Oxygen OS, we have also added something you can literally feel. A lot of us keep our phone on silent or in vibration mode when we are in the public place, especially in the meeting or in the class. So this vibration mode is a heavily used feature. Knowing this, we implanted the linear motor into the phone. And you can set the different vibration patterns and intensity in the setting menu. So this can let you identify the incoming call more easily. And Oxygen OS is built to adopt India. Paytm is pretty popular in India. So Oxygen OS team is working together with the Paytm to provide the prepaid, which is a quick way to access the Paytm, the payment page. Let's look at this carefully, because it's really fast. If you're aware what happened, you don't need to unlock your phone, open the app, and find the payment page in the application. With the registered fingerprinter, just one simple long press on button will bring you payment page directly within seconds.
Great feature, man. It can be useful for all of us who are using
Features many
Paytm.
small refinements were into the Oxygen OS. So just like our hardware, you might not immediately notice what we have done, but they are all added to the overall experience. Simply say, it is about how phone feels when you use it. I wanted to make our operating system be more lighter and customizable than stock Android OS. So I've been working for that more than 1.5 years. It's almost 2 years now. And we got a lot of positive feedback from the beta program and forum and videos. So today, I really do want to appreciate your support and advice. Because Oxygen OS is being built with you all the time. So Oxygen OS has refined, clean, and powerful OS, and today we delivered the reading mode, and we added the meaningful features, and we refined the metro design again. OnePlus 5, dual camera, clear photos. Why we did this? Because we want to understand our users, and we want to think about what's the most important to their experience. So we always think about this when we develop the OnePlus 5. For the best camera experience, we added 60 megapixel plus 20 megapixel dual camera. And for the smoothest experience, we have up to 8 gigabyte RAM and up to 128 gigabyte UFS 2.1 storage. And we have the most powerful processor, Snapdragon 835. And this charge will change your charging habit. And finally, we have the Oxygen OS, which is refined version of the Android. So, which is to provide the best smartphone experience we've ever created for you. Everything we have done is not for just raising up the numbers to compete with others. We are not the ones who would decide whether we are succeeding. It's you are. Because what we have done is for our customers. So let me introduce our guest, Aaron, from Amazon India. Thank you, Brian. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. So on Amazon.in, smartphones has consistently been among the fastest growing categories. In 2016, the category grew 150% year on year, and we continue to see strong growth in 2017 as well. And in the smartphone category, OnePlus is amongst our most valued partners, and we truly value this relationship. Amazon has been a partner for OnePlus since their launch in India, and we've been together in every step of their journey in India. It started with the OnePlus One in December 2014, followed with the OnePlus 2, and more recently the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T. And today, we're very excited to be the exclusive online partner for the latest flagship, the OnePlus 5. So OnePlus is known for high quality products, and the OnePlus 5 is the latest addition to that portfolio. We are very confident that customers would definitely love this product. We have 5 flagship offers for the OnePlus 5 customers. First is Amazon Pay Credit for Amazon Prime customers streaming the Prime Video. We have Kindle offers for Kindle users. We have cashback from SBI. We have accidental coverage from Kotak, and we have data offers from Vodafone. And we're very excited with this partnership, and pleased to be able to enable OnePlus to expand their reach to thousands of customers across India through Amazon.in. Before I hand it over back to OnePlus, I just want to share a latest statistic. As of 2 p.m. today, on Amazon.in, the OnePlus 5 crossed 1 million Notify Me requests, which is a very big milestone for a flagship phone. So congratulations to the OnePlus team on the launch, and really looking forward to the future. Thank you. And with that, I'll welcome back Kyle.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, customer service. When we started OnePlus, our global customer service team consisted of 5 people. Based on continuous improvement, now we feel proud that we're able to offer quality customer service.
सबसे अच्छी बात जो मेरे को कंपनी के बारे में लगती है वो सिर्फ कस्टमर सपोर्ट है. आप खुद ट्राई कर सकते हो, बहुत अच्छी है. मैंने खुद एक्सपीरियंस किया है.
So
बहुत अच्छा है.
we've had this experience, but when we
Actually,
started,
it is really amazing.
customer service in India consisted of a toll-free hotline and an email box. And now
Actually,
we're
listen
proud
up your
today
issue
we're
and
able
your
to offer
concern,
touchpoints
and will take
for 50
forward it
impact across
to
most states
help
in
you
India
better and
via
to
our
give you
exclusive
a
service centers,
excellent experience.
partner channels. And the reason we developed our exclusive service centers was based on kind of going back and looking at the user experience. And one of the reasons that we look at it is we know there was probably some. So about a year ago, our CEO Pete was here in India, and he kind of wanted to see what the experience was like for himself. And so we went out in about an hour and a half in traffic. We finally got to a service center, and after not a great experience, a crowded location, I think that experience, and hearing from you guys, we realized in order to bring great customer service for use in India, it wouldn't necessarily be easy. So over the last year, we've made very significant efforts to raise the bar for ourselves. And now we believe that just like with our flagship phones, we'll be setting the standard for excellence for service in India. So what I'd like to do now is show you a video to take you through our customer service offering in India.
At OnePlus, our customers have always been at the center of what we do. When you choose OnePlus, you choose an exceptional communication device with the best-in-class ownership experience. It's our commitment to deliver that with a promise of 5. OnePlus users enjoy a guaranteed 1-hour quick repair at any of our exclusive service centers. Our customers often follow busy schedules. For them, we've got a free pickup and drop service across 10 cities. We value honesty above everything else, and it's our promise to be completely transparent with you. OnePlus owners can check the cost of spare parts on our website. The OnePlus Care Service app gives them quotes even before the service process begins. OnePlus exclusive service centers have been designed to offer a world-class experience. Located in high street areas and malls, you will be greeted by friendly service managers and OnePlus engineers who have in-depth product knowledge. Our users pride themselves on being tech-savvy. They love the fact that they can fiddle around with their device without external intervention. And so we have multiple easy options to get in touch with us. We've worked hard to set benchmarks and worked even harder to surpass them. For nothing can be as valuable as your trust. The OnePlus community recognizes our efforts to deliver a seamless ownership experience, and they have rewarded us with their recommendations. For us, a OnePlus user is not just a customer, but an integral part of our family, and our commitment to deliver better service will never stop.
So another product we're proud of, where we believe we show the same attention to detail that we show on our phones, is accessories that go with them. So for the OnePlus 5, we're proud to offer 5 new cases. And of course, the purists out there wouldn't forget sandstone. How many sandstone folks we got here today? Me too. In addition, we have a new carbon bumper case that provides edge-to-edge protection for your OnePlus 5. So one of the things I noticed today was I'm looking out around here. I think I see a decent number of backpacks. So here's something you guys may not have known. We first started making these, basically just we wanted to give the fans who came to our offline pop-ups and events. Based on the popularity, we wanted to make them available for everybody. So you guys here today are the first people to get your hands on our new and improved travel backpack. Comes in 2 colors, space black, randy gray. All right, so I've been up here talking probably more than you want to hear from me. So there's one question we haven't answered today. We're not about to reveal price. Oh, it's time to reveal who wins the prize. Oh, it's time for the 1 crore part. No, I'm going to be really frank and honest. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you very much. I'm going to take this forward. Unless you want to play for this, please. Are you sure you want to play for the 1 crore prize? All right. Now, time to reveal the real reason I'm here. This is not to host. This is not to be here to talk about the phone. It's for this. It's been on for a long time. 21 lakh people actually went ahead and completed those tasks. And today, the top 5 have been flown in, and I've been invited to take this forward. The final part from those 5, one person on this deal will get that 1 crore prize. But just before we do that, and as we prepare for this, I'm going to invite somebody else on stage, somebody that has really become a sensation recently, a person from the OnePlus star community. Everybody put your hands together for Veer Das.
I knew it. आप इसको Instagram पे टैग कर सकते थे.
Hello, welcome. Amazing, great for you to be here with all of us.
I'm so honored that Sushant was available. And that Sanya was busy and, Bachchan was traveling. I'm happy to be here.
No, listen, don't downplay yourself. You're a great inspiration. In fact, I'm going to tell you a personal story of just how much of an inspiration you've become for people. They're all around. I'll tell you. So what happened is this friend of mine had a car accident, broke both his legs. So while he was in class, he was put onto a wheelchair. Okay, and then the amazing Netflix special came out. Okay, and we all put on the TV, and he's there in the wheelchair, and we suddenly see this guy with 2 broken legs stand up, start walking towards the TV, and shuts it off.
I knew it was coming out.
No. Listen, I'm just
But
joking.
hospital TV is Netflix. This is a very expensive hospital. Thank you, Mukesh Ambani, for the wonderful hospital that you
We
built.
brought him home. We brought him home.
All right.
No, listen. That's just a joke. That's me trying to be a stand-up comedian. So Netflix, if you are seeing this, that was my audition for my special as a stand-up comedian. But listen, really, really great inspiration. So I have one or two quick questions for you because of everything that you've done recently. So the first one really is to do with this amazing US trip. You and me were talking off stage. How many shows and how many days?
We're doing a world tour. I'll be the first Indian comedian to do a world tour. So we're doing 26 countries. In the US, we did 43 shows in 36 days.
That's more than one a day.
More than one a day. Absolutely.
How does it feel that it took a different country in a world tour for you to be getting the recognition that you've always deserved, even back here in India?
Well, I feel like, I adopted a new strategy, which was to sleep with the audience before the show. And
That's the promise is that the promise to this audience?
Absolutely.
Tonight, a lot of them.
Yes. Tonight you get my OnePlus 5. And I hope you enjoy. I'm in trouble. My check is gone. I know. Yeah,
you should have taken it in advance for sure. Okay. So a quick question, really, we're here to talk about the OnePlus. So you've now discovered and experienced the OnePlus. How has it made life easier for you?
It's made life much easier for me. I primarily use the OnePlus for a specific purpose. The tagline is never settle. And I feel like never settle applies to, life or your career or even to your spouses. I don't feel like you should have to settle for one spouse. So that's what I use the phone for, is infidelity. It's a dual SIM phone. So I have one SIM card for both of my wives. One of them is international roaming for my London wife. And then for my Bombay wife, I have another SIM card. But the nice thing is with OnePlus, when I want to merge both wives onto the same phone call, that happens. I was paid money to say this. I'm very sorry. I apologize.
Are you going to be following the same?
YouTube भी दिया लेके बैठा है.
So they call it OnePlus 1 and 2.
ऐसे थोड़ी होता है.
So it's spouse 1, 2, 3. Then you'll miss out on 4 and then go straight to 5.
I'm bankrupt enough as it is. But I have to say, listen, they took 3 years to make these phones. Give them a round of applause. And come on, you can clearly see the effort. It's a wonderful phone.
So the other part that I really want to know, because you said something on screen which I was very intrigued by, and that is you compare the phone to a person from the movies.
Yes.
So now you've done that. Maybe it's changed. You've experienced the new phone. You've experienced the other phone for a longer period of time. Now compare this phone, OnePlus 5, the specs you've seen, everything else. OnePlus 3T is American.
Yeah.
The OnePlus 5 with the far more superior specs. Amazing how the stuff is.
Have you guys seen a movie called Delhi Belly? Do you remember the movie Delhi Belly? Yes? Yeah? So I feel like OnePlus is like the movie Delhi Belly because it's got this hardcore cult fan following that believe in this product and never let this product go. And I also feel like the thing they have in common is both my work with OnePlus and with Delhi Belly, I should have asked for more money. So I believe they have something in common there as well.
All right, so there we go.
But it's a good product, not cult fan following. So I think it's like the movie Delhi Belly. It's high quality.
Okay, we thank you so much for joining us on stage. Best of luck for all your future endeavors. We're waiting for Netflix. Amazon is here, so Amazon Prime Video, 1 Netflix 2, agent, because part of the commissions. But thank you so much. Wonderful. You've really taken us to set the stage for what we intend to talk.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I appreciate it. That's very Give this one a round of applause and OnePlus a round of applause as well, please, guys. Thank you so much. See you.
Okay, so that was Veer Das, in case you didn't notice. So now we're going to move on to the critical part of today. We're done with all the other things, other than, of course, one small thing, the price, but that also we will reveal very soon. But right now, let's move on to the 5 people who will now take this forward. One of them will take home 1 crore rupees in the next few minutes. Can we have the 5 names? Soumya Mukherjee, Nilesh Punia, Praveen Pancheshwar, Alok Tiwari, and Shyam Krishnan. Come on and join me. Give them a bigger hand. Come on, 21 lakhs and 5 of them. Welcome. Welcome. Congratulations. Congratulations. Right. So take positions according to photographs. Don't confuse us. So unless you've had plastic surgery, the names are wrong. So you are Soumya. So we are according to names then. You are Nilesh, Praveen, Alok, and Sham. Is that correct? We're all good? Okay. So we'll play this really, really simply. There's no real complicated rules. I'll take you through the rules. Just before that, I want 3 more people to join me, only from the fans. Hopefully, each of you will win something very interesting. So I know it's going to be utter chaos out here. So let's try and do this by color. Okay. Somebody that's wearing black but not a OnePlus 5 t-shirt. Anybody in the fans? Black but not OnePlus 5. Yes, the gentleman with the 2 hands. Should we go with it? Are you okay with that? Come, run. Look, this is going to be a mental and physical show of strength. It's 1 crore. We're not just giving it away. Run, 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 run. And stop. Yeah. So you get your time on stage. At the moment, it's going to be here. Okay. One more person that is now the second color that they're launching off. Slate gray, but it should be something you're wearing that I can't see. Slate gray, but I should not be able to see it. So you know what I'm talking about. Who's wearing slate gray underwear? You're wearing slate gray underwear and you're saying that, right? It's something I cannot see. I will check eventually, but slate gray underwear. Okay, the gentleman wearing blue with a beard, come. The fact that he's doing this on a live stream to millions of people and I'm going to check it on stage, that's big. Okay. No, but I will eventually see it. Give me socks also. That's so disappointing. Yeah? But you're right. All right. You're number 2. Okay. Let's go with. Is there a single female fans? Is there? Can somebody raise their hand? All right. Come. There is one. Actually, there is one. No, there are many actually. Okay, but the first one that got up. You will have to run. Really run for it. Great. All right. Let's give these 3 a big hand. You're going to help me with this. And I practically guarantee you that you'll get a prize unless something dramatically goes wrong. Okay. So you're here, just face out here. Okay. So now I said that the way we're going to do this is it's a physical and mental challenge for all 5 of you, right? So the physical part I'll explain right now. We're going to find out from Mani. She doesn't have to demonstrate it unless she wants to. The absolute maximum total explosive number of push-ups that you can do at one time, because one of them has to beat you on stage right now. Okay, I will need a mic quickly. Okay, tell me. So she said 350 to 400 in a go. Okay, so any one of you that can first attempt 350 push-ups. Okay, which one of you? Remember, if you fail, I'll send you home right now. But 350 push-ups, that's it. You go to the final immediately. But she said 350. I thought you'd say 35, 40. I don't know where the 350 mark came from. Okay, we're just joking here. We go with the rules. This is how we're going to play it. 3 questions will determine the 1 crore winner. This is how we will play it. I will ask question number 1. Each of you will move back 1 meter. Okay, each of you. Don't do it right now. Don't do it right now. I will do it. Once I have finished with that question, there will be 3 answers, A, B, and C. Once I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on 5, you will rush forward if you think you know the answer, and you will press the buzzer. Okay. Lights will go off. What we are doing is, this is where you 3 will play a role. Okay, you will tell me which light do you think went off first. If you and we're using slow motion photography to capture this, if you and the result comes out to be the exact one, you will win a prize. That's what we're doing, and it's a great prize. Okay, have you understood? Have you understood? Okay, so just take a look back a little. Okay, remember, just one question at a time. If you get it right, you will move immediately into the final.
I know we all want to be there, but
if you get it wrong after pressing the buzzer, you are immediately eliminated. But remember, if you don't try, you will also eventually get eliminated. So 2 questions, 2 people will make it to the final. Those 2 finalists will play against each other, and one of you will win 1 crore. Simple. Any questions? All of you also ready? Take 4 steps back. That's it. Somewhere. Yeah, that's the mark. Right. Stand behind the line. Behind that little speaker. Yes. Behind? Behind. Okay. We're about to get started. Everybody, this is the pin drop silence, the melodramatic movement where next few minutes we'll have a 1 crore winner. Okay. First round. Question number 1. I will read the whole question. So don't run towards the buzzer. If you press the buzzer before, you will get eliminated. So closer to getting 1 crore. Question number 1. Yes, it's time to reveal it. Yes. So identify the year. You can also take a look at it right here. Identify the year when all these things happened. Everything that you see out there happened
2014.
in this 1 year.
2014 or
Okay.
2015.
Now,
2015, I
count to
think.
5. If you know the
2015.
answer, rush to the buzzer. You guys have your eyes peeled. Press the buzzer.
2015.
First person to press the buzzer. I will immediately want an answer after I identify if you were first. At the count of 5. Don't run before 5. Identify the year when all these things happened together. All these things happened at the same time. Also, EK got released at that time and all others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're saying Praveen. You're saying Praveen. You're saying Praveen. Okay, all 3 of them are saying Praveen. Let's find out from our slow motion cameras. I just need the result, that's it. Praveen has it. He's about to move to finals if he can get this right. I'm going to come right after you. No pressure. It's just 1 crore you may win or lose. No pressure. All right. Can I get a mic?
अरे माइक तो दे दे यार केबीसी चल रहा है भाई यहाँ पे तो
What's the answer? It's speed 2014. 2014 it is! Right!
सही है
Praveen, congratulations. You moved to the final. Why don't you take a step back here? Okay, you made it to the final. You don't need to do this. Okay? All the other 4 are still in play. And all 3 of you are on your way to win the prize. Okay? Let's see if we can get. West Praveen, you do not play this. Okay? Unless you just want to make everybody feel bad. But otherwise, you're not playing it. Okay? You just stand and wait for the 3rd question that will actually be the final one. Okay, 2014, correct answer. Everybody, I think, already knew that. So let's make this a little tougher. Let's see if you people were all concentrating when they were presenting. Let's move on. Question number 2. Remember, let me read it out. Let me count to 5 before you make that move. Go. What are the rear camera specs on the OnePlus 5? No. Don't do that. No idea that we actually reveal it all. Okay. What are the rear camera specs on the OnePlus 5? 4 of you. Are you ready? On the count of 5, once you hear the number, you can 5 over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just testing. Okay, now no more of this. Do not move before, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want to know.
First वाला.
Nilesh, Soumya.
जो सबसे पहले वाला
Nilesh has 1, Soumya has 2. At this present moment, let's find out from all the pictures that have been taken. Nilesh or Soumya?
हो सकता है मतलब उसने पहले दबाया था बजर.
Would you guys have made it more exciting? So what do you think, Soumya? Is it you or Nilesh? It could be you, okay. And Nilesh, you think you got it? All right, so who said Soumya here? The 2 of you. You 2 are still in contention. I'm going to ask you to sit. No. If you get the 3rd one right, we'll still give it to you. Okay, it is correct. Soumya. I need an answer now. A, B, C.
It's definitely C.
It's definitely C, and he's definitely right. All right, we have got our 2 contenders that will take the final forward. Nilesh, thank you so much for playing Sorry that you came all the way, but it's been a great journey, and this is not just over. You will still get some stuff. Congratulations. Very well played. Thank you very much. I love you. All right. Thank you so much for coming. Wonderful having you here. Thank you very much. I just ask you guys to come off stage. Yeah, that was fine. All right. The two of you will join me now in the final. Why don't you just come forward at the place that you are? This is going to determine the absolute final. Okay. Now, I want to know, just so that people get a little familiar with you. Okay. So, where are you from? I'm from Bhubaneswar. Okay. And hottest male actor in the Indian movie industry. I didn't ask actress. I just want to know. It's not about inclinations. It's just about knowing who you think is a really hot man. John Abraham. Hottest TV show host. You. Okay, thank God. I was about to eliminate you. Okay. The question, you are from? Okay. Home crowd. All right. Okay, so now from you, I want to know if you could take, you'll obviously be buying the OnePlus 5 unless you win it. Okay. Now, you know that the selfies on this are supposed to be really great. So if you could take a selfie with anybody here right now, anybody, but only within this crowd. Okay, this crowd also. Okay, who would it be? Vikas Sabarwal. Okay, so may I give this advice to everybody? This is great that he knows how to suck up to the right people, because he could have said Veer Das, Vani, me, but he knows where his bread is buttered, so he's gone with Vikas. So we'll do that, okay? Right after. Are you ready? We do this? All right, I think I've made the two of you extremely nervous, so I'm going to move this way. This is the question that will determine it. The rules remain the same for the three of you, for the two of you. The question for 1 crore rupees. Rules are the same. I will count to 5 before you will rush. Okay? The final 1 crore question. Guess the price of the OnePlus 5 in India. I want both combinations, the 664 and the 8128. Okay, I will give you guys a few more seconds. Absorb, get it all deep in, because this is determining 1 crore or a 0. Praveen, are you ready? Soumya, are you ready? Okay, like I said, no pressure, just 1 crore rupees. You may make it in this lifetime or the next one, so no pressure. We're about to do this. Are you three ready?
Oh yeah,
1,
they are starting it really
3,
long.
4, 5. Okay, I don't need photographic evidence, but just to make sure that you guys win your prizes. Soumya. But the point is, let me tell you the rules as they are. If you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, he gets a chance. And obviously, if you get it wrong, there is no third choice. You'll automatically make him win. Okay, so now here's the chance. The next words, the next one letter out of your mouth is either worth 1 crore or a 0. What is it? B. 32,999 and 37,999. Soumya, you win 1 crore rupees. Well done.
Yeah, 36,000 के आसपास था, but ठीक है. And we so close, man. Really appreciate this, man.
All right, so
This guy was tough for all of them.
It is 1 crore. Now, what if I told you that there's another twist? I mean, it is 1 crore, so I'll tell you what we've done. Yeah. It is only you in contention, but now we're bringing in greed. Okay. So, do you want a OnePlus Plus 5 phone right now, or should we put this into a bank deposit and you get it 1 crore when you're 45 years old? Choose one. How old are you right now? 39. Okay. 10 years. For a OnePlus 5 phone right now, from my pocket to yours. The phone, again, he knows the right answers. Okay. Please, may I please have the global CEO, Pete Lau, and Kyle to please join us on stage. You win right now.
जीत गया भाई बंदा.
Kyle, Pete, you have a winner.
Congratulations.
The big winner is here. That's Pete Lau, the global CEO.
CEO आ गए. नमस्ते. Congratulations.
Just check the number of zeros. Go ahead, Steve. Go.
नाम तो लिख देते बेचारे का चेक पे.
My only advice to you, Soumya, is that's not the check you give to your bank. Okay, they will give you another one for sure. Okay. All right. So I'd like Kyle to please join them for a quick photo op. I'm sure you can just stand at the back. You don't really have to do too much, right? So can we please have you right at the back? Okay. One more photo op. If you can, all the photographers and everybody else wants this. Let's do this right now. So congratulations, 1 crore rupees. Congratulations to the team of OnePlus for a very successful launch. And Kyle, I think you have most important announcement that they all want to hear. Let's go with that.
Price.
Okay.
Final
Again,
announcement.
so for those of you out there who want to get your hands on the OnePlus 5, more piece of information. Open sale June 27th. And for all of you out there who can't wait till then, early access sale today, starting at 4:30 on Amazon, running till midnight. Also, you can come to one of our pop-ups to get your hands on the OnePlus 5. So please join us in Delhi, Chennai, Hyderabad, and Bangalore. And last but not least, don't forget, never sell. So Pete, before you leave, congratulations again. I have a quick question for you. The whole tagline for today's event was focus on what matters. What is your focus on?
Product and the community. That is always our focus.
Product and community, really the two things that actually got merged here today. Product on stage, community here with all of us. May I please invite some of the strategic partners for the event today: Qualcomm, Sanjay, Larry, Judy, Amazon India, Arun and Shalini, B2X, Sykes, and Servify. And of course, Veer, we'd like you to come back on stage. Could you all please join us for a quick photo op? Companies come right into the middle, please.
So it's time to click a photo. ग्रुप सी खींचेंगे. और भाई कैसा है? और बढ़िया भाई, तू बता. बढ़िया है. It should be like lean. और भाई तू कैसा है? मैं बढ़िया, तू बता. Okay.
Last two words to be said by Kyle and Pete, the two words that matter. Kyle?
तू बोल ले भाई, तू बोल ले.
1, 2, 3. Never sell. All right, and quick invitation. The fans are going to take a quick picture with Pete and Kyle. Please do come and just form a quick line out here on this thing. The 3 prizes, I'm so sorry. 3 prizes for the 3 people that really helped me. Can we get the prizes?
So you can see that this is a OnePlus 5 in their hands.
They're giving it in.
So the midnight black is really nice looking, and slate black, slate gray as well. they all want to click a pic with them. Oh. So the right one is slate gray and the midnight black. So if you want them, you can buy them from Amazon. The sale is starting from 4:30 from today. So yeah.
So if we could just have everybody come in one by one, a quick line form would be really great. And the second is that the demo zones, the experience zones are also open.
लाइन बनाओ चलो. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ कोई फोन इसके हाथ से छीन के ले जाए.
Okay, thank you.
फोन छीन के भाग जाओ.
Okay, no problem.
No problem. तो हमारे चैनल कई समाप्ति नजदीक आ गई है. मतलब चैनल की सॉरी वीडियो की एंडिंग आ गई है नजदीक. And we are close to end this live stream because live stream अभी जो OnePlus का तो खत्म हो चुका. काफी जो प्राइस है वो ठीक है यार. 38,000 कोई नहीं चलता है. और 38,000 में आपको मिलेगा. चलिए एक बार YouTube अगर हम एक्टिव करेंगे तो एक बार वेबसाइट की तरफ चल लेते हैं और लेट्स सी. तो इसको बंद कर दें. तो कर देते हैं इसको बंद. चलते हैं हमारी साइट की तरफ. और मैं आपको थोड़ा इंट्रोडक्शन देना चाहूँगा और इसके बारे में जो नहीं बताया गया. तो पहले देख लें लाइव स्ट्रीम चल रहा है. ओके तो चल रहा है लाइव स्ट्रीम. हाँ बिल्कुल चल रहा है. और मैं आपको इस बात जरा डिवाइस के बारे में थोड़ा सा आई वांट टू टेल यू समथिंग मोर. जो अनाउंसमेंट में बताया नहीं गया कि जो डिवाइस है वो वाटरप्रूफ नहीं है. तो अगर आपको ये पूरा रिव्यू चेक करना है तो आप मेरी साइट www.freshfounder.com पे जाके पूरा आर्टिकल पढ़ सकते हैं. मैंने पूरा डाल रखा है पहले से. और जो कैमरा है यहाँ पे वो आपको मिलता है OnePlus 5 विद 60 मेगापिक्सल सोनी MIX398. इसके लिए मैं अभी एक बाद में फिर से एक वीडियो बना लेता हूँ. बट जो बताने वाली बात है यहाँ पे आपको मिलते हैं 2 वेरिएंट 6 और 8 GB की रैम के साथ और 64 और 128 GB की रैम के साथ. तो जो 8 GB वाला है वो आपको पड़ेगा 38,000 का. और जो 6 GB वाला है वो आपको पड़ेगा वही 30 कितना है यार 32. हाँ तो 32 के आसपास का ये पड़ेगा. और वहाँ पे आपको मिलेगी 6 GB रैम और जो हायर वेरिएंट है उसमें आपको मिलेगी 8 GB की रैम. और ये वाटरप्रूफ नहीं है. तो अगर आपको पूरी वाटरप्रूफ आप अगर एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि अंडर वाटर आप सेल्फीज या फोटो क्लिक्स कर सकते हैं सो इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल विद दिस वन. बट यू गेट अ नाइस मोबाइल, a great mobile phone with great specs in a budget price, not in a budget price, but for a flagship phone, it works that much. So here are the benchmarks of the OnePlus 5, and I'm going to soon release a video about the OnePlus 5 and its specification and pros and cons. So whatever it takes, I will tell you that. And आप अगर आपको लेना चाहिए नहीं तो ये देखिए. तो वाटरप्रूफ नहीं है मोबाइल. बट हाँ आपको गोरिल्ला ग्लास 5 मिलता है यहाँ पर और 3.5mm की जैक विद USB Type-C. तो ये एक अच्छी डील है. और बाकी जो इंटरनेशनल प्राइसिंग है वो ये रहेगी. तो जो 64 GB वाला है वो है $479 का और €499 का. और जो 128 GB वाला है वो है $499 और €599 का. तो इफ यू आर परचेजिंग इट फ्रॉम एन इंटरनेशनल फ्रॉम द ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट फ्रॉम द US और फ्रॉम समवेयर एल्स देन आपको इतना प्राइस पे करना पड़ सकता है. और यहाँ पे मैंने एक स्लाइड शो बनाया था छोटा सा जिसमें आप पिक्चर्स देख सकते हैं. और बाकी ये मैं आपको जल्दी इसकी वीडियो डालने वाला हूँ, और होपफुली मैं कल का अटेंड करूँगा OnePlus 5 का पॉपअप इवेंट, और वहाँ पे जाके हम देखते हैं। अगर मैं पूरी तरीके से ट्राई करूंगा कि मैं वहां जाऊं और वहां पे जाके एक बारी देखें हम डिवाइस को, और बताऊंगा आपको कि डिवाइस एक्चुअल में कैसा है, और पूरा रिव्यू डालेंगे यहाँ पर भी और यूट्यूब पर भी। तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब टू माय चैनल बिफोर यू गो। एंड अगर आपको लाइव स्ट्रीम पसंद आया, आई एम सॉरी फॉर द जो साउंड की प्रॉब्लम थी, इंटरनेट थोड़ा स्लो था, मेरे पास प्रॉपर इक्विपमेंट्स और प्रॉपर चीजें नहीं है इस टाइम पे, बट फिर भी मैं लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहा था बिकॉज मैं चाहता था कि आप सब देखें लाइव स्ट्रीम मेरे साथ। तो लाइव स्ट्रीम हमारा खत्म हो चुका है इस टाइम पे, बट सॉरी फॉर द इनकन्वीनियंस। और अगर आपने लाइव स्ट्रीम देखा, आपको डिवाइस पसंद आया, आप अगर और जानना चाहते हैं तो आप मेरी वेबसाइट पर चेक कर ही सकते हैं। और अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आई और पूरा लाइव स्ट्रीम आपको अच्छा लगा, तो प्लीज आप मेरे चैनल पर जाके सब्सक्राइब करें। यहाँ पे ये सब्सक्राइब का बटन है, तो प्लीज हिट दिस सब्सक्राइब बटन, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get every update whenever I upload a video। और यहाँ पे मेरी चैनल पे वेबसाइट का लिंक आपको मिल जाएगा, तो आप लिंक पे जाकर इसको क्लिक करके ये पूरा आर्टिकल पढ़ सकते हैं। और थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग गाइज, और जल्दी मिलते हैं एक नई वीडियो में। और आई होप आपने एंजॉय की होगी वीडियो, एंड thanks for coming, and we are soon go I hope that we soon reach to the 150 subscribers। तो मैंने कॉन्टेस्ट भी सॉरी एक गिव अवे रखा था फिजिट्स का। तो if you want to fidget, if you want one of the fidget for yourself, then you can go and take part in the contest। So for the contest you can check the details from my website। तो वहाँ पे आपको डिटेल्स सारी मिल जाएंगी फिगर गिव अवे की। तो ये मेरा पहला गिव अवे है, और थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। एंड सही रहिए, बस खुश रहिए, और मोबाइल आपको खरीदना हो तो जरूर खरीदिए, बहुत अच्छा मोबाइल है। और हम इसका रिव्यू लेके आते हैं। एक एडवाइस जो आपको एडवाइस देनी थी मोबाइल के बारे में, वो थोड़ी बहुत आई होप आपको समझ आई होगी कि मोबाइल तो बहुत अच्छा है यार, नो डाउट बहुत अच्छा मोबाइल है। और आगे देखते हैं, अगर मैं पॉपअप में जा पाता हूँ तो फिर मैं आपको पूरी एक अच्छे तरीके से लुक और मोबाइल कैसा दिखता है, कैसा चलता है, वो सब बताऊंगा। और थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग, एंड एट लास्ट we are ending this video, so take care and goodbye।